Namaste. Welcome to the third episode of Dhyana Yoga, which is also called as Atma Samyama Yoga. As I've been telling you, Bhagavad Gita is a science of human enlightenment. It kindles self-knowledge, which is essential for the growth of spirituality in an individual. This episode, we commence with the 21st sloka, which reads like this. Sukhamatyantikam yattat buddhigrahyamatīndriyam vetti yatra na chaivayam sthitas-chalati tattvataha. Lord Krishna advises Arjuna for remaining contented in the self alone, to establish himself in reality. Sukham atyantikam means it's sukham atyantikam, infinite bliss, where one experiences the infinite bliss. Atindriyam, which is beyond the senses, that means which is not manifested through the contact of objects. Buddhigrahyam, which can be grasped by the intellect that is devoid of rajasic and tamasic qualities. Yatra sthitaha, where being established, I am, this person, means this enlightened one, na eva chalati tattvataha, surely does not swerve from reality. Means Lord Krishna is conveying a profound message here, that the highest bliss is located in one's own self. This has to be experienced through constant effort. Where one experiences the absolute bliss, which can be intuited by the intellect, which is beyond the senses, there being established, the person surely does not swerve from reality. Means how to establish oneself in the inner self. Lord Krishna is giving a lot of suggestions, the procedure in this Dhyana Yoga. So, when you abide in that absolute bliss, that is Sukham Atyantikam, your endeavor must be to achieve that Sukham Atyantikam. What is the advantage that comes when you attain or when you are established in that state? It comes in the 22nd sloka. Yam labdva chaparam labham manyate nadhikam tataha yasmin sthito na dukkhena gurunapi vichalyate. If you are established in such a state, yam, which here it refers to the tranquil state of the mind, labdva, obtaining such a tranquil state of mind, na manyate, one does not think of aparam, any other, labham, gain, adhikam, superior to that. Yam labdva chaparam labham manyate nadhikam tataha. One does not think of any other gain superior to that. Yasmin sthitaha, being established in such a state, the yogi, na vichalyate, not perturbed by dukkhena guruna, even by a great sorrow. That is the greatest advantage. In such a blissful state, the yogi does not think any other gain to be superior to that, and also not perturbed even by great sorrow. Then further advancement in yoga, how it has to be achieved, and what are the other indications in advancement of yoga, is being narrated by Lord Krishna in the 23rd sloka. Tam vidya dukkha samyoga viyogam yoga samyitam सनिश्चयेन योक्तव्यो योगो निर्विण्ण चेतसा. Here we get the term yoga sanyitam. Yoga sanyitam means is called yoga. What is called yoga? Tam that dukkha samyoga viyogam, a state of severance from union with pain. Samyoga viyogam, dukkha samyoga viyogam. That is called yoga, a state of separation from union with pain. No pain is felt by yogi. Nischayena, sah nischayena, that with determination, yoktavyaha should be practiced. Should be. Yoktavyaha means should be practiced. Yogaha anirvinna chetasa, with an undistracted mind. Anirvinna chetasa. Chetasa means mind. Anirvinna means undistracted. So let this disconnection from union with pain is known by the name of yoga. This should be practiced with determination and with an undistracted mind. Bliss is the real nature of man. It is because of ignorance that he courts misery and suffers under its weight. So, through continuous practice of yoga, this meditation, you have to come out of your body consciousness and merge yourself with the inner consciousness. So, the other traits of yoga are being narrated in the 24th sloka. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman tyaktva sarvanaseshataha manasaive gramam viniyamya samantataha. So all this Dhyana yoga gives a series of suggestions, advises how to conduct Dhyana. So another great suggestion comes here. Sankalpa prabhavan. Sankalpa. What is sankalpa? Sankalpa is, the formative thought lurking in mind is sankalpa. It is the seed that sprouts and grows into desire. So when we sit for meditation, the mind starts acting. It creates sankalpas from which desires sprout up. So sankalpa prabhavan, born of sankalpa, common desires, tyaktva, abandoned, sarvan, all, aseshataha, without trace, manasa, by the mind, indriya gramam, the whole group of senses, viniyamya, completely restraining. Whenever you get the niyamya, viniyamya, yata, means all, it talks about the self-discipline, self-control, samantataha, from all sides. Means abandoning without trace all desires born of sankalpa. How to control the mind, how to tame the mind, it comes in the next sloka. Now you have to control the mind, abandoning the sankalpas, curbing them in the mind, even from all the senses, from all sides. Samantataha. Mind, it wants to go out by creating some thoughts, why you are sitting silently, come on, stand up. This is all useless pursuit you are doing. The people say all this, open the door, get out, like that. It will not, mind does not allow you to sit calmly. We have to tame it slowly. When it is tamed slowly, it comes out of constant effort, You ask a person to sit calmly for 5 minutes, it's very difficult unless you practice. So, gently we have to start it and tame the mind. How it has to be done is given in the 25th sloka. Senai Senairoparamed buddhya dhruti gruhitaya atmasamstham manah krutva nakimchidapi chintayet. Senai means gradually, slowly. So that word is used twice here. Means gradually, slowly, gradually, slowly. Uparamet, attaining steadiness. Uparamet, steadiness. Slowly we have to achieve that steadiness. Buddhya, by the intellect. There is a superior entity by name Buddhi over the mind, which decides. Nischayatmika Buddhi. You take the situation under your grip, by using the Buddhi, discrimination, the power of discrimination. Why these desires, why these sankalpas are occurring into my mind? They are of no use. Let me sit these 15 minutes in Dhyana. Whatever it may come, I am not going to rise from this seat, and I want to slowly control my mind. Like that we have to, by using the intellectual power, we have to control the mind. Atmasamstham, placed in the self, dhruti gruhitaya, by the intellect, held in firmness, placed in the self, manakrutva, making the mind, nakinchidapi chintayet. Chintayet means thinking. Nakinchidapi, not thinking of anything. Yes, I don't think anything except the God dwelling in my cavity of my heart, that Jyoti Swarupa. These scriptures say, Bhagavan, the God, the omnipresent God is dwelling in your own heart. You concentrate on that. Do it by practice and you will achieve that. Dhruti means firmness. It is a virtue born of disciplined life. Undisciplined people, they don't get dhruti. They can't concentrate their mind. They can't make their mind single focused. They can't stay in meditation. So, you have to cultivate that habit. As the mind gets fixed in the self, it ceases to deviate into sense indulgence. That's once when it tastes its touch, its contact with the inner divinity, then it does not crave for sensual outings, sensual pleasures. It settles calmly. So calm mind comes. When calm mind comes, you are in the journey of your yoga sadhana, and people sit for 1 hour also in meditation because they have tamed their mind. So mind, though you sit calmly, the mind always creates sankalpas. So buddhi, discrimination, when you senai, when you gradually train the mind, it comes into your hold. That's what Lord Krishna is conveying to Arjuna. It will not come all of a sudden, overnight. You can't attain that stage. Cultivate that habit. Senai. In 12th chapter also, Lord Krishna says, Abhyasa yogena. Abhyasa, constant endeavor, constant practice, you can do that. You can get hold of that. He further exhorts in 26th sloka, Yato nischarati manascham chalamasthiram tatastatau niyamyai tadatmanyeva vasam nayet. Yataha, from whatever cause, nischarati, wanders away, manachalamaschiram, restless, unsteady mind. Restless, unsteady mind wanders away. Tataha tataha, from that, niyamya, restrain. Etat, this, atmani, in the self, enavasyam, alone control, nayate, let him bring. By whatever cause the wavering, unsteady mind wanders away, let it be controlled from that and merge it in the self within. So, this is how that process beautifully explained here by Lord Krishna. Senai senai ruparamed buddhya dhruti gruhitaya atma samstham manakrutva nakinchidapi chintayet. Not thinking of anything. Nakinchidapi chintayet. The tendency of the mind is, when weaned from one object, it gets unwittingly attached to another. With proper discrimination, it has to be saved from several pitfalls and placed safely at the feet of the Lord. So if you have Ishtadevata, you try to take your mind to the lotus feet of your Ishtadevata, maybe Krishna, Ishvara, whatever it may be. So Venkateshwara, Lord Venkateshwara. You always focus your attention on the lotus feet of the Lord. Then what happens? The sankalpas do not appear. So when you concentrate slowly like that for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, slowly over a period of time, you achieve a great, state where you would like to continue in that state. We can practice it every day, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening. That steady mind, vyavasayatmika buddhi, that comes. The result of such effort is as follows, given in 27th sloka. Prasyanta manasahyenam yoginam sukhamuttamam upaiti samta rajasam brahma bhutamakalmasham. Prashanta manasamhyenam. He attains a peaceful mind. So to attain peaceful mind, you should practice Dhyana, meditation. How it has to be done? Kindly go through the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Every sloka, every word you understand, absorb that knowledge, put it in practice. You will become a Dhyana yogi. Mere reading, mere listening will not make you a meditator, a Dhyana yogi. We have to put in a small measures. We should put into practice, and a day will come after constant efforts that you would sit with a calm mind for a half an hour or 1 hour, fixing your mind on the inner self. Prasanta manasam hyenam, this person of peaceful mind, yogi, is called yogi. Sukham uttamam upaiti. What is the benefit derived? He gets a supreme bliss. Sukham uttamam upaiti, gets a supreme bliss. Samta rajasam, passion is calmed. Santa rajasam, rajo quality and tamasic qualities are pacified. Passion is calmed. Brahma bhutam, he becomes one with the Brahman. Akalmasham, he attains a blemishless state. So yogi, he becomes yogi. So bliss comes to that yogi whose mind is calm, whose passions are pacified, who is one with Brahman, and he is blemishless. Wonderful exhortation by Lord Krishna. The mind, always needs training. The mind needs its training and the turning towards the infinite self. We turn the mind out and out always and do work, produce wealth, some economic activity. Okay, that is beautiful. but it is one side of human life. The Gita places great emphasis on karma action, that is pravritti. But Gita also says, do this also, develop the capacity to withdraw, to unify your mental energies through meditation. That is nivritti. So there are two ways. Going out is pravritti, coming back, having an inward look is nivritti. So balance these two, pravritti and nivritti. These two must go side by side. Then only we can completely, attain efficiency in our life situation. So Bhagavad Gita is quite relevant to the present day world, to the people, to attain calmness, to attain efficiency in doing productive work outside, and also getting calmness inside. That's why in Lalita Sahasranam also we get Antarmukha Samaradhya Bahirmukha Sudurlabha. Antarmukha. We are always Bahirmukha. Go out, do your worldly activities, but at the same time come back, sit calmly, and also have Antarmukha. Antarmukha is Dhyana. So that's wonderful suggestion given by Lord Krishna. He continues further in 28th sloka. Yumjan yevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha sukhena brahma samsparsyam atyantam sukhamasnute. Atyantam sukhamasnute. Infinite bliss he enjoys. Everybody wants, enjoyment. Atyantam sukham. If you want Atyantam sukham, you do this meditation. It says, Yumjan nevam, thus practicing, sadatmanam, always, the self, yogi vigata kalmashaha, freed from blemishes, sukhena brahma samsparsyam, easily by contact with the Brahman, he attains Atyantam sukham, infinite bliss he enjoys. Means constantly engaging the mind this way, the yogi, devoid of blemishes, attains with ease the infinite bliss of contact with Brahman. Samsparsam, contact. The touch of Brahman, sparsa, the touch of God, the touch of the divinity within you. This is how Lord Krishna is giving the merit of doing meditation. Is there any change of vision of the world for the one who realizes Atman? Definitely. That is given in the 29th sloka. Sarva bhutastham atmanam sarva bhutani chatmani yikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarshinaha. Sarva bhutastham atmanam. The yogi's mind being harmonized by yoga, he sees himself in all beings. Samadarsitva will come. You have seen, Samalostasmya kanchanaha, Samadarsinaha. So Samadarsitva will come to him. He sees himself in all beings and all beings in himself. He says the same all. Sarvatra Samadarsinaha. Sarvabhutastham, abiding in all beings, Atmanam, the self. Sarvabhutani, all beings, Cha Atmani, in the self, Yikshate. Yikshate means he visualizes, he sees. Yoga Yuktatma. Yoga Yuktatma means one who is harmonized by yoga. Sarvatra, everywhere, Samadarshinaha, he sees the same. There is no separateness for yogi. He sees the same divinity in all. So, this is a wonderful sloka. Sarva bhutastham atmanam sarva bhutani chatmani yikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarshinaha. To become Samadarsi, you should do meditation. To do meditation, you have to calm your mind. In order to calm your mind, you have to use the power of discrimination. So wonderful connection. In every sloka, there is a sequence of actions to be carried. It's not like you enroll yourself in a yoga class for 15 days, then you know something, then you don't continue it, you don't put it in practice, then it's no use. You have to do it. Listening. So, 6th chapter gives all the steps, all the procedural, how it has to be done, the meditation. So, that's why it's called as Dhyana Yoga and also called Atma Samyama Yoga. Samyama, self discipline, how to control. So, the relationship between Jivatman and Paramatman is declared now in the 30th sloka. Yo mam pasyati sarvatra sarvam cha mayi pasyati tasyaham na pranasyami sacha na pranasyati. He who sees me everywhere and sees all in me. Yo means yaha. Yaha mam pasyati sarvatra. Who sees me everywhere, sarvatra. Sarvam cha mayi pasyati, and sees all in me. Tasyaham na pranasyami. He never becomes lost to me, nor do I become lost to him. Means we are intimately connected. See how you can get connected to God. God means nothing but universal consciousness. How can you connect yourself to the universal consciousness? That's given here. The yogi realizes that the Paramatma and his manifestations are interrelated as the ocean and waves in it. Well, the Jivatmas are all like waves, all Sarvabhutastam. Sarvabhutas are like waves. Paramatma is like a ocean. Ocean and waves, that's the connection. The Paramatma manifests himself. Where from this wave has arisen? It has come from the ocean. So, the Paramatma manifests himself as the multitudinous beings at all levels. That a yogi can experience it, he can realize. There is a lot of happiness. He enjoys boundless happiness. That's why he said, Sukhamasnute Atyantam Sukhena Brahma Sansparsam Achantam Sukhamasnuti. So that's how in 30th sloka, Lord Krishna is giving the relationship between the Jivatman and Paramatma. So with this we conclude our 3rd episode of the 6th chapter. In the next episode we will take up the next batch of 10 slokas. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Om Tat Sat.